Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another what I eat in a day video. I am always super excited to do these videos, but I am extra excited. Like, this is like a dream come true because I have partnered with Kraft peanut butter for this video today. They have recently come out with their new line of all natural peanut butters. You've got their regular smooth version, the crunchy, and then my personal two favorites, which is the sea salt and also the honey flavor. Now, the other two that I mentioned, the crunchy and the smooth, they are 100% peanuts, and then these two just have one more ingredient added. So the sea salt just has sea salt and the honey just has honey. Like I always say, you don't want to buy foods that have a ton of chemicals that you can't pronounce in. This is literally stripped back, but these taste amazing. So I'm going to be showing you two ways that I love to use these in this video as well. You guys know I'm a huge nut butter girl. I'm always including nut butter or something with peanut butter or some kind of nut butter in all my what I eat in a day videos. It's just like, give me all the nut butters. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button because I do 3 videos a week, and let's just get straight into these recipes. Okay, so we're starting out with breakfast, the most important meal of the day, and this is really simple. So I'm just taking about 1/4 of an avocado. I didn't actually use the other quarter that's right there. Scooping it out, and then I'm going to add a teaspoon of lemon juice, and then also some sea salt, and then also a few crushed red pepper flakes, and just mash that together. I'm just making basically like smashed avocado for your avocado toast, and once that's all mixed together, we're gonna set it aside. And then I'm taking 1 slice of whole grain bread and 1/2 tablespoon of garlic mayo and just spreading that onto my slice of bread. If you're going to eat bread, make sure it's whole wheat and whole grain and just find the best breakdown that you can. And then I am taking 1 slice of rosemary ham. I like this one because it's low fat, low sodium, and it's 7 grams of protein per slice. So I'm just breaking that up on top. And then I'm taking 1/2 a slice of Havarti cheese. Now for reference, this is 45 calories of cheese. It's just sliced, so I know the exact measurements. And then I'm going to put that in the oven and just boil it to toast everything for a few minutes. So while that's toasting, I'm taking an egg in a bowl of hot water and cracking my egg right inside. And then I'm going to cover that over with a plate. Make sure your bowl is microwave safe because we're going to microwave this on high heat for 1 minute, and that's basically going to poach our egg. I know I showed this in another video. And then once our bread is toasted, it should look exactly like this. I like the ham to go a little bit crispy, so I like it pretty toasted. And I'm just going to spread the avocado mixture that we made right on top of that. Throw your poached egg on top for a little bit more protein, and then I'm just seasoning that with some black pepper, but that's totally optional, and you have a delicious, super filling meal. This is your carbs, your healthy fats, and also protein, because usually avocado toast alone doesn't have a lot of protein, but the egg and the ham really up your protein factor, and this is going to keep you full all day, and it's super satisfying. Next, this is, oh my god, so good, you guys. I am making a honey peanut butter fruit dip, life-changing. I'm starting off by taking 1/2 cup of 0% plain Greek yogurt. 0% just means no fat. And then I'm going in with my Kraft honey all natural peanut butter. Now, word to the wise, if you store these upside down like so, you are not going to have to stir them every single time you want to use it. Everything stays nice and combined. So I store them in the refrigerator upside down, but I'm taking the honey flavor for this mixture, and this is all natural. It only has honey added to peanuts and all mixed together. And I'm taking 1/4 cup of this and adding it straight in to the Greek yogurt. This is like a really nice twist on just apples and peanut butter, which I do have, but if I have a little more time, I will do this. And I'm just adding 1/3 tablespoon of honey and then some nutmeg to taste and also some cinnamon. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just mix everything together. Now what you'll notice is this becomes like a thicker, more whipped consistency. The consistency you get is really satisfying. Like I said, I'm a big fan of apples and peanut butter, but this zhuzhes it up. I don't get bored, and it is delicious. It's almost like a dessert. So I'm gonna take about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons of this. And then I'm also just going to top it with chia seeds. Chia seeds are a superfood, and they add a little bit more protein, and I like to add them to food when I can. And I just prefer to serve this personally with apples. This is a red apple or jazz apple. It's my favorite way, but I've also had this dip with Granny Smith apples. Any apple will do, bananas, berries, anything, you name it, you can dip it. But this is so delicious. You have to try this one. My entire family was like, oh my god, how did you do this? And this was actually my pre-workout snack, and it fueled me so well for my workout. I love to have a little bit of nut butter before a workout. For lunch, I am going ahead and making a vegetarian taco salad. I say taco, but it's not really, but I have been using these Ultimate Veggie Burgers. These are really great. They're only 160 calories, but you get 16 grams of protein in them. And while that's grilling, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut up some red onion. You guys know onion is one of my all-time favorite things. And then I'm taking 2 tomatoes and slicing those up too. And then I'm taking spring mix, which is just a mixture of spinach, arugula, and romaine lettuce, I believe. And then I'm just gonna add what we just chopped up straight into that. I'm also going to go ahead and add a few teaspoons, actually I believe this is a tablespoon, sorry, of salsa. I do usually make my salsa homemade, but this is just a store-bought one. It's still low calorie and the breakdown's still good, so it does not really matter. And I'm also going to go ahead and add a tablespoon of Greek yogurt. This is plain Greek yogurt and it's an alternative to sour cream because there's no fat. And this is where I'm taking the food from Instagram worthy to looking disgusting. But honestly, I like my salads to be mixed. I like all my leaves to have salad dressing on them. So that's why it's gonna look kind of disgusting. I'm just cutting up my veggie burger and throwing that right into our mixed salad. And then I'm also going to take some taco seasoning. This is no sodium added taco seasoning, and sprinkle that on top and then give it a mix around. Again, this looks absolutely disgusting because, like I said, I like my salad to be mixed, but this tastes so good. It literally tastes like an authentic taco salad, but it is so much better for you. It's just not Instagram worthy, so don't be posting this one. This is one of my new favorite things. These are sausage stuffed peppers. This is a perfect low carb option dinner and I love it. So the first thing I'm doing is taking a pack of hot Italian sausages. These are free from organic ones. There are 5 in a pack and I just like to take off the skin from the sausage. So that's what I'm doing right here. You can see the skin is pretty disgusting. This is what the skin looks like, and who wants that getting stuck in their throat when the food's made? So then I'm just slicing up the sausage meat and I'm gonna add that right into a pan on medium heat. So I'm gonna start cooking that. I don't add olive oil when I'm cooking sausage because it makes its own oil anyway, and I'm gonna drain off the oil as well because I don't like it to be too oily. So this is just 1 white onion that I cut up, and then I'm also going to grate a clove of garlic. Honestly, I did not get a clip of me cutting up the onion just because I was making this dinner for my whole family and they were rushing me. It was hard to film and do everything at once, I'm telling you guys. And then I just add that straight into the sausage once it started browning and mix everything around. When your sausage is cooking, you want to make sure you kind of turn it over so both sides brown nicely. So that's what I'm kind of doing, making sure each side browns. And then I also diced up a few tomatoes and I'm adding those as well because it just adds some juice. Since we did drain off the oil, which I didn't get a clip of, this is going to add the juice back to your dish and make it not dry, but I just don't like that sausages have some kind of oil on them, too much oil. And then these are just bell peppers. I cut off the top and scooped out the seeds on the inside and cut them in half so you can see there's like matching pairs, and I'm placing these in a dish that's safe to go in the oven. And then all you're going to want to do is spoon your sausage mixture directly into your bell pepper boat. So I like to do it evenly. As you can see, you do want to make sure everything's kind of flush to the top. But the amount of sausages, so 1 pack of sausages that we've used, and for the breakdown that I've given you for the calories, makes 8 peppers. And then I'm just going to go ahead and top that with some cheddar cheese. Obviously not too much, but cheese never killed anyone. You guys know, live a little, eat the damn cheese. It makes it so much better. And this is what you have right here. We're going to go ahead and put that in the oven and bake it at 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes until basically the cheese is nice and brown and the top browns. Because when it comes out of the oven, you guys, this is what it should look like. Like, how good does that look? I'm literally salivating just looking at this back. Oh, so good. All I do is take a half pepper and serve it with some salad. Honestly, I used to have a whole pepper, but I was way too full. A half pepper is filling enough if I have some salad with it. And this is the perfect low carb dinner option. And I'm obsessed. I don't mind having sausage once in a while. Sometimes I will use turkey mince though. Last but not least, what if I told you guys that you could have guilt-free fudgy brownies with like 4 or 5 ingredients? Yes, it's true. So we're going to take 3 ripened bananas, we're going to peel them, and we're going to cut them, and then we're going to mash them, which is like one of my all-time favorite satisfying things. Honestly, sometimes when you bake with bananas, the taste is really banana-y, but these just taste exactly like a brownie. You won't taste the banana when it's done. So you're just going to want to mash up 3 bananas and then set that aside until later. I'm then going ahead and taking my Kraft all natural sea salt peanut butter, and I'm taking a half cup of this and putting it into a microwave safe bowl, and then I'm going to heat that up just so it liquefies, so it's really easy to mix. Then in a bowl with our mashed bananas, I'm adding a 1/4 cup of unsweetened raw cocoa powder, and then 1.5 scoops of protein powder. This is chocolate protein powder, but vanilla would work just as well, and this is actually an optional step anyway. And then I'm just going to add about a teaspoon of baking powder so everything rises, a teaspoon of vanilla, and then our melted peanut butter. And how satisfying is this shot? Like, oh my god, peanut butter dreams and goals right there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix everything together, and this is going to comprise our brownie batter. Now you could do this in the food processor if you want it really smooth, but I'm able with my hand to get this pretty smooth, as you guys will see once I pour it all out, and I prefer the way it comes out with a little bit of texture. So this is what you should have, just an ooey gooey fudgy mixture. And then I'm going to use a little bit of ghee, and I'm going to grease a brownie tin. So this just makes everything not stick. If you're trying to keep this vegan, then I would go ahead and just use a cooking spray, but ghee adds a kind of a buttery flavor. And we're just going to put our brownie mixture directly into this pan, and then we're going to smooth it out so, you know, it's all level and not one area is thicker than another. And then I'm also going to take about a 1/4 cup, so 1/8 cup of dark chocolate chips. These are vegan and low sugar and low carb. I would have mixed this in with the batter, but I kind of forgot, so this time I'm just topping it because it just adds a little bazam. And I'm going to bake those in the oven at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. When they come out, this is what you should have, just your standard brownie. They just look like any brownies, and I like to cut these with 3 lines on either side, so I am making 16 brownies here, and I'm just going to plate them up, leave them to cool. What you want to do with these is store them in the fridge, so I'm only taking out a few to plate for you guys, but I will store these in the fridge, and they last for about a week. And if you're like me and you need dessert in your life, I have literally 1 or maybe 2 of these a day, and I get my sweet chocolate fix because I'm a chocolate girl. So yeah guys, those are all the recipes. I hope you guys love this edition of what I eat in a day. Of course there will be many more if you guys want them, so let me know in the comments below if you guys want more of this style of video. Let me know what your favorite was. My personal favorite is probably the brownies because hello chocolate. But I hope you guys love this, and I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Mwah!